Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Good morrow, everyone, and welcome to another incredible Real Film Nerds Podcast, episode number 428, The Life of Mike Talent. I mean, The Life of Chuck. That's close enough. With me, as always, there he is, chiming in as I overtalked him, like usual. Mysterious Michael Talent. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I don't think this is The Life of Talent.
The Life of Michael Talent.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, hello, everybody.
How's the pink eye?
Oh, it's going away.
It's going to jump to your other eye and then your third eye.
I hope not. And then the third eye, I really hope not. That one's just hard to get to.
Not even going to ask where it is, Mike. So, Mike, do you want to introduce her or do you want me to introduce her? I think you should introduce her.
All right. Also joining us is the one, the only, Ma Hinshaw.
Hi, welcome everyone. It's
Now,
small.
Either that's a hardcore delay or the hamster in the wheel has not been fed enough today.
Oh, it's been fed all right, but I don't know.
Did you get your margarita this Monday?
No, I got lemonade.
Well, that's boring.
Oh, it was very tasty. Very good. Yum.
Vodka lemonade?
Was it electric?
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Electric. Nice, Mike.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So this week we're chatting. Let me see if I can not combine words in my head. That takes some talent there. Right, Mike? Mr. Talent?
Yes, but I can't say any words, so yep.
The older and older I get, the more my little bit of dyslexia that I have starts getting worse and worse, and I now combine words. And sometimes I will even say them backwards. It's really weird. Luckily, it hasn't happened too much on the radio, but it's happened a little bit. But anyways.
Do you think you're starting to get CRS?
Oh, of course. Yeah, that just comes with age. I'm a sufferer of CRS. I'm a sufferer of MPAL. And I'm a sufferer of male pattern baldness. I'm just a wreck.
What is MPAL? I don't know that one.
Mike, you don't know what MPAL is? I'm pretty sure you're a sufferer as well. Ma?
I don't either. What is it?
Ma, you know what MPAL is. Dad, I inherited it from Dad.
Well, he's got hair, so what else is there?
Ma, MPAL is male pattern ass loss.
Oh, gosh. I didn't know that. Okay.
Well, I got it from Dad.
Maybe you just came up with it. I don't know.
It's hereditary, Ma. It's just like going bald, right. Except for, I'm losing it in the top and I'm losing it on the bottom. It's terrible.
Yeah, well.
Okay, all right. I'll stop dicking around.
Wow, and he can't remember shit. So,
man, I can't remember shit. What was it? Drew the other day was talking about, how he's going bald and everything. And he's like, well, it's because all the heat keeps burning it off. Something like that.
Well, we got to blame something, right?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was something like that. Anyways. All right. So this week we're talking about a movie that probably no one has heard about other than us. I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews out there, and I don't really care. I thought it was an interesting film to go check out. And I had quite a large crowd that went with me. There were 6 of us. Normally it's just me and my buddy Clint. But anyways, this week we chat about the Stephen King short story inspired The Life of Chuck. Michael, break it down.
All right. So, like Matt said, The Life of Chuck. This movie is directed by Mike Flanagan, written by Mike Flanagan, based on a short story by Stephen King. And this movie is starring Tom Huddleston.
Tom Hiddleston.
Jacob Tremblay, Benjamin Pajak, Cody Flanagan. Shent. Oh man, I'm gonna mess it up. Oh man,
Mike, you
I've
can do it. Come on.
I know.
We've had
Chai
this guy
Wintel.
before.
I know.
Chai Weedle?
Chai Weedle. No, that's not right.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
it?
that's how you pronounce it.
Chai Weedle. Ah man. And then Karen Gillian.
Hold on. I'm going to Google it because now you have me questioning it.
Dang it.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
All
Keep
right.
talking.
A life-affirming, genre-bending story based on Stephen King's novella about 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Cranston.
Okay, see, it is Chiwetel. No, Chiwetel. So not Chiweedle, Chiwetel. Ego4. That's how they have it pronounced out in phonetics. Well, let's just say that dude that's been in a lot of movies. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah.
AJO, whatever. Fuck it. Ma,
What?
what did you think of this movie? Don't
Oh,
spoil it.
well, dang it. It's hard to talk about that movie if I can't spoil it. Oh, I thought it was good. Very interesting. I was a little confused because it starts like at the end and then goes to the
Spoilers.
beginning. Was that a spoiler?
Yeah.
Well, number one spoiler. Anyway, I liked it. It was very interesting. That's about it.
That's about all Ma and John can say. Okay, let's see if Mike can do better. Sir Talent, ready, set, go.
All right. So, this movie has a beginning and a middle and an end. And that's about all I can say without spoiling it. Although I did like the what is that? The middle? The middle. Oh,
Great, we
man.
broke Mike.
Yeah, the middle. Anyway, there's some dancing that I thought was fantastic. So, all right. That's what I can talk about.
I had to talk about this movie for 15 minutes on the radio station without spoiling. Do you know how difficult that was?
That
That
was
must have been tough,
difficult.
dude.
It was not easy. So, okay, I got both of you. Here we go. Ready? All right. So, The Life of Chuck, I thought was a pretty gosh darn good movie. It's kind of a feel good movie. You have Chuck and his experiences, his life, and what he's going through, and what has shaped his life, and the way he outlooks at life, even though things are not necessarily the best for him. You get to see the 3 distinct phases, which are the 3 distinct acts in your typical movie or play or whatever. They tell it in a very interesting way. It's not necessarily typical. Tom Hiddleston plays the older Chuck. They have 3 different actors playing Chuck for the different time periods. Tom Hiddleston knocked it out of the park. He is excellent, excellent, excellent. Always has been, always will be. He's one of my favorite actors, even when he's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Spoilers.
What?
Oh, come on, that was easy. But
don't say that about Loki. I mean,
yeah, right. The one that I really liked was Benjamin. I believe it's Pajak. He played Chuck as a child through like his youth and like middle school and a little bit of high school and stuff. I really thought he was a phenomenal actor. Did a fantastic job, emulated a lot of Hiddleston's mannerisms and all those other things. But the cinematography was good. I thought it was okay. The story is clearly what makes this movie. I wouldn't say the directing was bad or good. It was just kind of there. Overall, I thought it was a really good movie, but do I think this movie, as everyone keeps touting in the previews and reviews, the handful of people that reviewed it, that this is Stephen King's best movie ever and it's way better than Shawshank? Hell no. This, in my opinion, doesn't even come close to Shawshank. I will say it's one of Stephen King's better feel-good movies, But honestly, I like Shawshank better than this, and I liked The Green Mile better than this. Those are both great films. Granted, they both deal with prisons, but those are way better feel good movies, in my opinion, than this. This is very different to me for a Stephen King short story, even a feel good Stephen King. There you go. How's that without spoiling it?
Dude, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Matt. It definitely helps that you had 15 minutes of practice prior to this.
I don't remember. It was Friday. I was drunk.
Oh, okay.
Gee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All
8
right.
in the morning.
So, as we've already said multiple times, this movie is next to impossible to discuss because the way the story is told without spoiling it and how it is told and all the reveals you get as you continue throughout the film. So, Mike, I'm parched.
All right, Matt. What are you drinking this fine morning, evening, afternoon?
Well, Mike, I went with one of our local-ish breweries, College Street, I believe it is, out of Havasu. And I'm drinking a big blue van. It is hot outside. It is a blueberry Hefeweizen. It is a very light, good beer for a hot day.
Very nice. Very nice.
Mahinshaw?
Well, like I said, I had lemonade with lots of ice and titch of vodka. There you go.
So you did have vodka in your lemonade.
Very cooling. Very cooling. Yes, considering it's 103 here. Ugh.
You're a liar. She said she didn't have vodka. I knew you were a lush.
Yep.
Okay, Mike, what IPA? Go on.
All right, Matt. So this one's got a weird name. I mean, as they tend to, anyway.
Pink eye?
So this no, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. No, this one's called Lagunitas, or it's made by Lagunitas, the Beast of Both Worlds, Bicoastal IPA.
So did they brew it in like California and then send it to New York or what?
No, so it's supposed to have styles of West Coast and East Coast IPA mixed together.
It's just IPA. So
Yeah,
it's
you would hate
basically-
it. Dude. Just terrible. Yeah.
yeah, it's basically all trash water.
Yeah, trash water.
Okay, Mom,
Yes.
I know you're not talking much because you're scared as always, but this is where you get to talk.
Oh, goody. Well, all right. My favorite.
Nope. What do you
Oh,
need to
I
ask
forgot.
Mike?
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Hey,
Yes.
folks, give her a break. She's only 83, all right? Give her a
Right.
break.
Yeah. Yes. Mike, what is the stupendously, wonderfully, marvelous dad joke for today?
I got dad jokes, I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny, other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
All right. Why does the cow make? Wait. Oh shoot. What does a cow make when the sun comes out?
Buttermilk?
A shadow.
Doo-doo?
A shadow? That is a horrible. It's from the book. I know. I already saw it. That's a horrible dad joke. I like Ma Hinshaw's better doo doo.
All right.
Anyways, okay, all right. Like we already said multiple times, this one's real easy. There's actually two right in the main cast, but I already gave you the really, really easy one. But Mike, how does 2025's The Life of Chuck relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, like we said, Tom Huddleston is Loki from Thor, Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok, the Avengers, the Loki the series, Ant-Man and the Wasp, lots of them. But there's also what's his face?
Karen Gillian.
Oh yeah, Karen Gillian, and there's Carl Lumbly, who was in the most recent. He was in Captain America: Brave New World, and then he was in the series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
And then the guy that none of us can pronounce his name, Chiwetel Ejiofor, I believe. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, I think you got it that time. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
I think so, but I'm not 100%. He was in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he was in Doctor Strange.
And
yeah.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, I'm not even looking that up. I just know that.
Yep. So there's just a plethora. This is a MCU gold mine. The old
Pretty
life
much.
of truck. Yeah. So, all right. I like easy ones.
I heard that about you, Mike. I heard that about you. Sorry, Mags. She's not listening though. She's gone and out in another country. So, question: does she call you like every night on like FaceTime? Is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah. We use FaceTime audio, or sometimes with audio and video if her signal's okay.
See, I remember that when we were in St. Lucia, how we had to keep using the Wi-Fi calling and stuff, and sometimes it was really bad. But that was also a really small island too.
Yeah. She's got a hotspot. We did this in Iceland too, where you like rent a hotspot for the local area, and she got one for like Europe, so that when they're traveling to different countries, they can just keep using the same one. And it's unlimited data and stuff, and you can connect like 10 devices at once.
And it's like $10. And it's like
I don't know if it's $10, but it's like it's been pretty good. Like when she was in one of the countries, it was like perfect. Like perfect signal everywhere. Her current country, it's a little bit spotty, but it's a little bit more rural in certain places. So anyway.
what's it like seeing the rest of the world? I mean, I haven't even seen the rest of the United States. I just stay in Prescott. Good old town.
If you hadn't been to St. Lucia, you wouldn't even have your passport.
That's true. I would not. And I don't know where it is.
Well, you should find it and go somewhere.
Well, I literally don't know where my dishes are. They're somewhere. You know, moving is a bitch. Like I have like half of the stuff. So like I got my barbecue, trying to grill a steak, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have a bristle brush to clean the sumbitch off. So I got a really well-seasoned grill right now.
Nice.
Ma Hincha keeps laughing, but you can't see it or hear it because she's, nice like that. So, okay, I will get back on topic by throwing Ma Hincha onto the bus and making her talk. Mom, you can talk about whatever you want now. Go ahead. Spoil away, please.
Well, okay. My favorite actor was Benjamin. He was fantastic. And he just fit the part so awesomely of the young Chuck. And his dancing was superb. And yeah, it's a spoiler, all right. But I'd watch the movie just to watch him doing the dancing. He was so good.
That was not a spoiler at all up to this point.
Oh, really?
You could have said that all in the non-spoiler section, but you chose not to.
I thought I wasn't allowed to say the dancing part. Oh,
yeah,
dear.
you can.
Oh, okay. Well, and I loved the middle part with the dancing there and the drums. And I mean, you just sit there and you go, oh, all of a sudden they start dancing. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And, and then everybody comes and starts watching. But anyway, I enjoyed the dancing part very much. The first part was very interesting, very, could happen kind of thing. Kind of a nice love connection there. And I don't know. I enjoyed it, and you need to listen to the dialogue because there's a lot of kind of very good words to live by, and in different parts of the different parts, and that was good.
Mike?
So Liked it.
So this movie is interesting. It's definitely a movie that you gotta see probably in a certain mindset or whatever. And I don't know if I was in the right place to see it when I saw it, but
With or without pink eye?
I was without pink eye at the time.
Okay. All right.
So the first act was quite interesting. I was very intrigued. I was hooked. I wanted to figure out what was going on. And I'll be honest, once you finally kind of figure it all out, it was a little bit of a letdown, kind of. But I did like the kind of showing what society would be like if all of a sudden our communications started to fail, like, and we stopped having like phones and TVs and all that stuff and the internet. Like no Pornhub, Matt.
I mean, that's just cruel, like they said in the movie. So question, Mike, how quickly did you figure out what was going on in the first act? Because I figured it out really fast, and I even tapped on Lisa's shoulder and said, "Oh, I already figured it out." And she's like, "Don't tell me." I figured it out before the first act was even done.
I don't think I figured it out until I think sometime in the second act when it, like the narrator, which like there was a ton of huge actors in this.
A lot, yes.
Like Nick Offerman's the narrator.
Yep.
Like there was just things, but anyway. So to me that was a little, I don't know, just it kind of sets the tone for the movie, and I thought it was just a little strange. And then I enjoyed the dancing. The dancing scene in the street with the drum, and then I really enjoyed the little kid dancing thing because that was just so different, and I enjoyed that he was short. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
dude, I thought that was cool.
Well, that's what I was saying. Jacob Tremblay is one of the best. He did such a phenomenal job. But I think one of the more interesting things that I took from the film was that he clearly had a passion for dance and what he wanted to do, and it was a more artistic endeavor. And his grandfather pushed him not to do that. And because he had a talent for numbers and accounting and all that other stuff. And you can tell as you play it backwards. So just to throw it out there, we're in spoilers. The movie plays from back to front. It starts in Act 3, then it goes to Act 2 and Act 1. And it's told in reverse of the life of Chuck. It starts at his death and then it goes forward. Forward from death all the way to, getting younger. And that's the big spoiler of the film, and there's no way we can get around without talking about it. But I really thought it was interesting how he made a choice to listen to his grandfather and be more financially successful than making the choice to follow his more artistic love and passion, because I know I've made that decision in my life both times, and it was a mistake both times, in my opinion, in different ways. But anyway, so I related a lot to it like that. I figured out, and again, super spoilers, I can explain how I figured it out. I figured out pretty quick in the first act that it was not real, that it was his thoughts or his mind or whatever that was going on. That was the third act, because you see things that there's little things here and there of history, mostly related to Stephen King. Like Christine was in the back, and the cars were all different. But what really set it off is there was a scene where he's walking and talking to the dude that's the caretaker. I'm forgetting the actor's name.
The Carl something.
Carl Lumbly. They're talking and walking down basically just a street with a bunch of cars on it. And they're just having a normal conversation. It's very, very, very subtle. every single car that they walk past has a completely different license plate. And so in my head, I was like, oh, that's referencing all the places and states that he's probably visited. And that's when I was like, oh, figured it out.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Again, former photojournalist, still a photographer. I am extremely visually adept and I notice little things like that. A lot of people don't. Like, Mike, did you notice that Christine was in the movie? The car?
I thought it might have been, but I wasn't 100%. Like,
Oh, it was legit the car.
okay.
The windows were completely black, like in when they filmed it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyways. So I liked it. I think the best part of the whole thing was the way they told the story and how they presented the story. Um next to Mark Hamill. I mean, come on, Luke Skywalker's your grandpa. I mean, hello. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Matt, you're gonna be like a little
Biased?
biased. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like when I compare it to The Green Mile or Shawshank Redemption, there's these just super clear messages about what you're supposed to be getting out of this one, and I feel like this one's a little bit like your mileage may vary.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. I clearly got a message from this one. Let's see if Ma Hinshaw got a message. Ma?
Well, the message I got was to enjoy what you love during your lifetime, and enjoy it so that you enjoy your life. Don't just do your job because you have to earn a living. Do some of the stuff that you really like to do. But that was what I got out of it. What did you get out?
Pretty close to what you're saying. It's more of in how I got it's a little darker than that, but it's more enjoy your life in all aspects while you still can. That's kind of what I got out of it. Because Chuck is dying of a brain tumor at 39 years old in the film. And he's clearly reflecting and reminiscing about all these things that he went through in his life and all the people in it and all that other stuff. And it's just, you only see really the really joyous, happy, fun moments, not the really kind of hardcore dark stuff. Like you see, his parents died and they talk about that, but they don't show it. You don't see it. You don't witness it. You don't see the heartache. It's no, I got to live with my grandpa and grandma and that kind of stuff. And it just shows you to enjoy the moment while you're in it. That's what I got from it. Mike, nothing?
So Matt, what do you think about the room, like the special locked room? Like
Honestly, I thought it was a gimmick. Like clearly they do that in like even like the Green Mile, how the prisoner had like a magical thing, but that was like a major part of the story. I feel like the room and being able to see in the future or see death or whatever was just kind of a gimmick. I don't think this movie really needed it. I mean, I understand why they did it. It's just Stephen King being Stephen King, but I don't think it was needed. I think it was why,
I agree with that. I really didn't think it even needed to be in there, really.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have changed any of his decisions. Like,
no, it didn't change Mark Hamill's decisions,
right,
whatsoever, and he knew all those things were going to happen.
Yeah,
He saw himself dying. He saw all that other stuff happening, and it didn't change any of his decisions. How can it? You can't, right?
Right. So I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. People saying this is better than The Green Mile, The Shawshank. I don't know. Like Shawshank's one of my favorite movies ever made.
Dude, Shawshank, hands down, is one of the top 3 films in the history of film. Easily. Ma Hinshaw doesn't even remember it.
I just don't recall if I saw it. I'd have to go watch it again.
How the hell did you not see Shawshank?
Don't ask
I mean,
me.
it's literally what put oh fuck. Of course, I forget his name.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman on the map. Like it's literally what jump started his career.
Oh, wow.
Like it was his first really big breakout role.
Well, I've got to watch that then. I love Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Don't know how I missed that. I don't know.
Well, Mom, it's all those lemonade and vodkas.
That's it. Absolutely true.
All right. Well, I think I'm losing both of you. So let's do this. Mike, I think your rating's going to be quite low. So I'll start with Ma. Ma, how many cookies do you give The Life of Chuck?
Well, I believe I gave it. No, I don't remember. Did I give it a 3.5?
Yes.
Yes, I
remember.
thought so. Okay. Good. I remembered. Yay. That's a miracle. Yeah.
Okay. So Ma Hinchak gives The Life of Chuck 3.5 butternut cookies.
Right.
Michael, how many IPAs do you give it?
Well, I'm gonna give it some reels, but so I think I'm gonna go with three reels out of 5. I was teetering on doing 2.5, but there are aspects of the movie that I did like. It's just I don't know. I feel like I wasn't in the best mood to go watch this, and like it takes a little bit of like this. You gotta see this in a right mindset, I think.
Well, when it comes out on streaming, Mike, do me a favor. At some point, sit down and watch it with Mags when you're in a good mood and let's see what you think.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah, I think I was just too tired or something. I don't know. Been tired with Mags out of town. I got a lot of extra work and less sleep.
I get it. I get it. But when she's
I'm almost
back,
getting like Matt sleep, but not quite. I still
No,
get
no.
more than you, but
oh yeah, yeah, I got a good solid 3.5 according to my phone last night. So, I'm wide awake today. But no, Mike, seriously, when Mags is back and it's on streaming, because it'll be on streaming probably in 2 weeks. Sit down with her and watch it when you're in a good mood and the kids are gone or whatever. I still don't understand why it was rated R, but whatever.
I don't know. I don't think there's any cursing. Is
There's
there any
not really
violence
cursing.
really?
There's not really any violence. There's no nudity, but it's rated R.
Why was it rated R?
I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, Ma Hinshaw was disappointed there was no nudity.
No abs even.
Well, okay. I clearly liked it better than both of you put together. I give it 4 out of 5 reels. I thought it was good. It was decent. Not incredible, but I thought it was pretty decent. Again, an entire reel of that is just Mark Hamill, but
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
of course.
You're like, man, he plays a great drunk.
he does. He's a fantastic grandpa drunk. So, all right. So next week, we're making the mistake, and I am being nice to Mike, and we're going to review a horror film just for Mike, but it's a big one, or fairly well recognized one, I guess you would say. This is the start of a new trilogy, and the original film and its sequel that this is based off of. It's real interesting. I've done a little diving into it recently, but we're going to go and watch 28 Years Later.
All right. 28 years later. I love it.
So, Mike, I don't want to, get into too much history because we can talk a little bit about this next week. But, this is the third film in the 28 Days Later genre. But 28 Days Later came out in 2003, starring Cillian Murphy. And guess who wrote it? And I had no clue.
I'm not sure. Let's just say Mark Hamill.
Close. No, Alex Garland.
Huh. Really?
He wrote it, and he wrote 28 Years Later, which is the new one. But he did not write the sequel of 28 Weeks Later.
Okay.
So, and Danny Boyle is back to direct this one again. And 28 Days Later made Cillian Murphy a star. He was in the industry. He was doing Broadway and all that kind of stuff. But this was kind of really one of his really big breakout roles was 28 Days Later way back in 2003. And now he won Academy Awards for
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer last year, 2 years ago?
That was last year, right? Or,
Was it 2024? Yeah.
I think that was 2024.
It doesn't matter. He won Academy
Yeah.
Awards.
Yeah,
So it just
Barbenheimer
shows
was
you-
last year, right?
I think so. I don't remember. But it just shows you. I mean, and I watched 28 Days Later already because I have both 28 Days and 28 Weeks. Man, dude, the production was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Even for a film done in 2003, the production is pretty bad. It's like they shot it on an old 8mm film or something. I mean, it's nasty. But it's the story, man, and I can keep going and going about it, but it's credited with bringing back the zombie genre to the forefront of the world, even though they don't call them zombies in it, much like The Walking Dead. The original Walking Dead comic book issue #1 clearly is inspired by this film because it starts out the same way, but the comic book did not come out until November of 2003. This movie came out in June of 2003. So who's ripping off who, huh? There you go.
Exactly. There you go.
So, Ma Henshaw, are you happy you're going to watch a horror movie?
Oh, yeah. I like zombies too.
Now, are you going to be able to watch the first two so you're not completely lost on the third?
Well, I will give it a try. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I can try to at least should I do the first one or the second one?
I haven't watched the second one ever myself. I do own it, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. So
I'm thinking maybe you should just go in clean and not watch either of them. And Mike and I will watch the other two.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you, though. I mean, you're the one that has
All right.
time. Mike and I don't. So,
No, I know. Okay. Well, we'll see. Oh, and I'm looking forward to zombies.
yeah. Well,
Heck
they
yeah.
don't call them
Oh, yeah.
zombies.
Oh,
They
yeah.
call them, what do they call they call them the infected, but they have rage, I think is what they call the virus. Fury or
Ah.
rage or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Sounds like it
fast-moving
could be
zombies.
a winner.
Yeah, they're fast, man. I remember this terrified me. I was like, fast zombies, because they've always been slow, They've always been like
Yeah.
dead slow.
right. And that's kind of this movie's credited with inspiring the fast zombie,
Yeah, like what was that Brad Pitt movie? That was the
World War
zombies?
Z.
Yeah, World War Z's had the fast zombies as well. And I was like,
Yeah.
they just ripped off 28 Days.
Right. So, anyways, all right. Well, I know Mike's falling asleep because of his pink eye. I know Ma Henshaw's drunk. So,
Oh, I'm not either.
well, you're not talking much. I'm trying to get you to engage with us.
Well, I'm kind of tired and old. Okay.
Yeah, but that's your excuse every day, Ma. We only record once a
Absolutely.
week. You need to
Oh,
get
I
rest
know.
on Sunday nights.
That's it. Okay.
I'm going to have a discussion with your grandson. I'm going to make him give
Oh.
you Valium Sunday nights.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and then
Okay.
Mike, you saw the news, right? That your wife put on my Facebook page?
No, what's that?
You didn't see this?
No, man, I don't look at the socials.
Well, dude, she even shouted out to Real Film Nerds and me and you. Mike, I am
Wow.
shamed. And the only reason I thought of it right now is because Ma Henshaw was talking about being old. Mel Brooks, at 98 years old, is
Mm.
just announced he's doing Spaceballs 2.
Oh, I did see the Spaceballs 2 is supposed to be coming out, but I'm not. It's hard to know if he's kidding or not.
No, he's not. It's legit. Bill Pullman has signed on, and his son has. And so is Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis is going to come out of retirement to do it.
Oh,
What are we gonna get a CG John Candy? What are we gonna do?
That's a good question. What are we going to do for Barf? That's a great question. Because you can't. I mean, how do you have Spaceballs without Barf?
Gotta have barf, dude.
Classic. God, I love Spaceballs. So good. So good. Anyways, all right, I'm done. I'll stop talking now.
All right. I can't wait to go ludicrous speed again.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited. I want to see it now, except it's not coming out for 2 years, right?
Well, they haven't filmed it yet.
Well, hurry up, guys.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Ma. You're sitting here talking about how old and tired you are. Dude, Mel Brooks is 98 and he's just starting production on Spaceballs 2. He's going to be 100 when that thing is released.
Okay, I'll keep going then. I won't give up. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you can do
Clint
it, I
Eastwood's
can
still
do
making movies, and he's like
Yeah.
98, right?
Yeah, he is too. Yeah. And you know what the best part about Mel Brooks playing Yogurt in the new one? He doesn't even need makeup. He just has to paint himself gold.
It's true.
His hair's
Yeah.
falling out. His skin's wrinkled as hell. He just has to spray paint himself gold and he's Yogurt.
They're like, wow, this was like future you back then. Weird.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'll be awesome.
I think we could all use a little Spaceball too. Mel Brooks, his comedy is just so different. Nobody does it like he did it.
Honestly, I don't want to keep extending the podcast because I know you got to go to bed, but that's one thing I really, really miss is we just don't really get fun, goofy, silly, gag-filled comedies anymore. I mean, think about it. Like the last really kind of okay one was maybe like The Hangover. I mean,
Yeah, but that's still serious. Like we don't get
Yeah.
like Hot Shots Part 2.
well,
Like
oh,
remember
dude. And
remember all that?
That tells me too. You know they came out with a teaser trailer for a new Naked Gun.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, yeah, and Liam Neeson of all people, that's gonna be hilarious, dude. That's gonna be so good. Even if it's trash, it's gonna be so good.
Yes, yeah. So we
Anything.
don't have like the airplane or the Naked Guns. I don't know, man. People just don't. Maybe people just aren't funny anymore. Like the last one that was probably really good, that was kind of goofy and not quite to those level was uh now I'm gonna forget the Marky Mark and Elf.
Oh, Daddy's Home?
No, not that one. The the other
Okay.
one where they're cops.
Oh God, dude, that movie was so good. I loved that movie.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of its name right now. But
Great.
that
Because
movie,
you know I'm screwed. I can't think of anything.
that movie,
The other guys.
the other guys.
Took a minute. Got it though.
That movie had like some very funny, just ridiculous, like the hobos kept stealing the Prius and having these parties, just dumb, like
Orgies. But yeah.
yeah, orgies. Yeah, that's right. And then the police chief kept singing, quoting TLC. Dude, like it was so awesome, dude.
Oh. My favorite whole bit from the other guys was how Will Ferrell just kept getting the most gorgeous women. And he's like, no, she's cute, but I would not call my wife hot. And she's just, what it was, Ava Longoria or something. And she's just drop dead, one of the most gorgeous women on earth. He's like, yeah, she's cute. It's like, come on, Will Ferrell. Come on.
It was so much fun, man. That movie was really fun, and I feel like when it came out, it was very underrated. But man, it was so great. It was so good.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We need more comedies in this world. We really do. Especially in the time of bullshit that we're living in. We need more comedies. We need to
We
have
used to-
fun at the movies.
We used to have those. I mean, I guess those scary movies and stuff, but those were all just like parodies of those like horror movies. So like
Yeah.
they were goofy though.
They were really goofy. Like really kind of dumb goofy.
Yeah.
But what about Happy Gilmore 2? I got high hopes for that one.
Oh, I don't know, man. Isn't Chubbs dead?
Well, yeah, in the films.
No, but like in real life.
Yeah, Carl Weathers is dead. Yeah. Shit, he passed away this year, didn't he?
Yeah. See, that sucks.
Well, he might have filmed it because I think they already filmed it because, it's Netflix because Sandler signed that huge contract with them.
Oh yeah, where they just give him money. They're like, "Hey, Sandler, here's 200 million. That's per movie." He's like, fine."
Yeah, I hope it's good. The original Happy Gilmore is like one of my favorite Adam Sandler films ever.
Yeah, it is really good. It just had all the things. Everything was right.
Yeah. A lot of fun. And gorgeous women with 2 pitchers of beer.
Yes. Running around with a midget, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great.
Well-
Now Ma Hinshaw's asleep. Ma,
Yeah,
did you have a
yeah.
heart attack? Ma!
No, I'm agreeing with everything you are saying, and I think we should have more movies like Baseballs and Airplane, and they aren't making them right now. They aren't. Get in there, guys, and make some fun ones.
We should
Okay?
have something called Sean Wicker or something, and it's like making fun of John Wick. That'd be
John
fun.
Wick spoof. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Good idea. That
Anyway.
would be.
Well, you heard it here. Somebody do that. Somebody go make that movie.
Mike, you should make it.
Steal.
There's
Steal.
your $1 million idea. Get to work.
Well, I'll just have the AI make it. I mean, I could be done tomorrow.
Oh, get it. Go make that money. You got kids to put through college because you don't want them to follow in your footsteps. Hell no.
No, they can't now, man. The AI's taken over. It's
It
time
is.
the only job they can have has to be they have to work with their hands.
Yep. You got to send them to trade school. I could see C being a welder.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh dear.
You'll be a motorcycle mechanic and skydiver on the weekends.
Motorcycle mechanic, I think, is right on. All right.
Love it. Okay, I'm good. Ma,
All right. I am good.
Ma!
I'm good too.
Yes,
Ma, wake up.
I'm not asleep. I'm listening to you guys. But
Clearly
I think
you're
I
asleep.
better go. Yes, I am going to go. Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Matt, I'm going to
Mike's-
wrap it up.
Mike's going to take us out, Ma. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, Mike, go for it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter or X. And we'll catch you on the next pod 28 years later. Looks like a fun one. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now, go out and catch a movie.